See, then I just walk in, see? Dun, dun, dun.
It's Scooby-Doo, playing a ukulele.
Yep, once you put guitars on the internet, man, people are going to come down here like you're going to take a pilgrimage just to look at your amps and stuff. You're jaded, Scott. You're living in a guitar wonderland, man. It's like, I want to be like Mike, I want to be like Scott. So that's how you run the numbers when you get old, huh? It's a million minus. See, right now, I don't know if you can see this, but see, like this, I can pull the pedal board and then miss your head most of the time and just get the guitar, see? So I'm getting the actualization of the whole effect here. So what's the most expensive effect? Which one of these puppies is the most expensive effect?
This guy and that guy.
So what? So show us the most expensive sound. Only for the people that got a big budget.
Well, we heard that before. It's my lead guitar sound.
Well, maybe. Well, let's just isolate it. Now, that cost how much? How much does it cost contemporarily to get that sound?
$280.
So what's the cheapest sound you got in there now? What's the biggest bang for your buck on that?
Well, this is not an inexpensive pedal board.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe this guy.
So what can you do with that one?
That one you can do echo.
There you go. Now, do they all qualify as distortion, or?
No. 4 of them qualify as distortion. This one is called echo, and it has nothing.
Now that's the sprint sound right. Let's see what we got here. Not important at all. Matter of fact, I'll turn it down now. So continue the demonstration. Show off here, man. Hey, look, it even says Harbor Music on the side. That's exciting.
Featuring our new labels for our custom-made pedal board.
That's what I just isolated on.
Custom-made pedal boards. So this echo can do sort of an ambient echo, sort of like what we heard before.
So just like the pedals on a piano, will some of those pedals hold the effect while you're doing it?
No.
No?
This is kind of an echo effect, which I showed you before. It's kind of like for a U2, kind of an edge effect, like.
There you go.
And actually, all I'm playing is this.
Ah.
You add the echo.
So can you dial tell the reverb or the repeat on most of these? You can adjust most of these, right?
Yeah, they're all adjustable. Like for example, on this thing, this is kind of a sound that is sort of what we call a modulation effect.
Uh-huh.
It's a univibe style pedal, and it creates sort of a kind of a sound. So you can go from slow to...
Ah.
This is a different modulation effect. It's called a fat chorus, and it gives me sort of an organ-y kind of sound of an organ. This is without it. Then these things are, this box is called a Timmy. It's an overdrive pedal, and I've got two Timmys on my pedal board. I use them generally in conjunction with each other. The first one gives me my kind of verse overdrive sound. Then when I hit the chorus, I'll kick on the second one and they're working together. Then it gets louder and more distorted for the chorus section of the song. That's for more of a Fender sound. If you want something that's more of a Marshall sound, then I have this pedal called the Sans Amp, without the Sans Amp, with the Sans Amp. Which also works well for a lead sound. And I have a second Sans Amp, which is set even louder and more distorted for my solos. And it's always on, and it's being switched from this little white box. And when I step on this white box, it switches the guitar signal into this other Sans Amp and away from these three pedals.
So if somebody had multiple rigs like that, they might have two of the same boxes set differently, so instead of having to switch them, they basically would just jump from one to the other?
If they need that kind of sound. The thing about a pedal board is that you put on the pedals that your needs dictate. Everybody doesn't have the same needs or want the same sounds. And there's so many different pedals out there. You get the pedals that you want to give you the sounds that you need for the songs and the gigs that you're playing and doing. For my needs, this is my pedal board. Don't leave home without it, as they say in the commercials.
There you go. Now riff, you got to riff yourself out of this now. So we got to have a good end now. So you got to do a good combination here now. And I'll run on your hands here. Now, come on, just show off a little bit, for God's sake. And that's why